Welcome back to Brain Beats. Tonight, we've got a special bedtime story with a twist of science. Let's dive into those childhood fears, shall we? The bedtime tale of monsters and ancient protectors. Once upon a time, in a world where the night was filled with mystery and wonder, there was a little boy named Timmy. Like many children, Timmy was convinced that a scary monster lived under his bed, waiting for the lights to go out. But what if I told you that these fears, though they seem so real, have a deep connection to our ancient ancestors and the world they lived in? You see, long ago, before there were cozy beds and warm blankets, our ancestors had to sleep under the stars. In those days, they weren't the only ones wandering the land. Fierce predators roamed the earth, and the darkness was their friend. So our ancestors had to be on high alert, always watching, always listening, ready to defend themselves and their loved ones. But as time went on, we evolved, just like our brains did. The fear of being hunted, the need to stay alert at night, was passed down from generation to generation. This fear became something we couldn't quite explain but felt deep inside, even when the predators were no longer there. So, when Timmy lay in his bed, staring at the dark space beneath him, his mind created a monster, an echo of those ancient fears. But here's the twist, dear listener. The monster under Timmy's bed wasn't real, of course. It was a memory, a story written in the pages of his DNA, a reminder of a time when our survival depended on being cautious. But just as we've outgrown those old dangers, we can outgrow our fear of monsters too. So with a brave heart, Timmy looked under his bed, smiled, and said, "Good night, old friend." So, when you're lying in bed tonight and you start to wonder what's lurking in the dark, remember, there's no monster waiting to pounce. Just the bravery of all those who came before you, keeping you safe, even in your dreams. That's it for tonight's Brain Beats. If you enjoyed our story, like, share, and subscribe. Sleep tight if you can.